Prolactin, also known as luteotropic hormone or luteotropin, is a protein that is best known for its role in enabling mammals, usually females, to produce milk. It is influential in over 300 separate processes in various vertebrates, including humans. Prolactin is secreted from the pituitary gland in response to eating, mating, estrogen treatment, ovulation and nursing. Prolactin is secreted in pulses in between these events. Prolactin plays an essential role in metabolism, regulation of the immune system and pancreatic development. Discovered in non-human animals around 1930 by Oscar Riddle and confirmed in humans in 1970 by Henry Friesen. Prolactin is a peptide hormone, encoded by the PRL gene. In mammals, prolactin is associated with milk production. In
Prolactin hormone test. This test is performed to help investigate unexplained flow of breast milk, abnormal nipple discharge, absence of menstrual periods, or infertility in women. In men, to help diagnose the cause of decreased libido or erectile dysfunction, and to detect and monitor a pituitary tumor that produces prolactin. The sample required is a blood sample drawn from a vein. Prolactin is produced by the front portion, anterior, of the pituitary gland. It is normally low in men and non-pregnant women, as its primary role is to promote breast milk production, lactation. It is normally elevated in women during pregnancy and just after childbirth, as it helps initiate and maintain the breast milk supply. If a woman does not breastfeed, her prolactin level soon drops back to pre-pregnancy levels. If she does nurse, suckling by the infant plays an important role in the release of prolactin.
Hello, I'm Dr. Nupur Sood. I'm an obstetrician, gynecologist and a gynec laparoscopic surgeon. I have been practicing for the last 12 years and at present I am heading the Department of Gynecology at Narayana Hospital, HSR. So prolactin is basically another hormone which is produced by the pituitary gland, and the higher levels of these prolactin also inhibit the ovulation from occurring properly. So this can be checked with a simple blood investigation. Just like how thyroid levels are checked in a morning fasting sample, similarly the prolactin also can be done. Clinically, usually the problem would be that your periods are a little delayed and then the flow during the periods is reduced. Some do complain of occasional headaches when it's a very high levels of prolactin, and people do come back when they're saying they're not conceiving, and we do these hormone tests for them.
In the previous video, we discussed about the components of JAK-STAT pathway, and now in this video, we will be discussing about the JAK-STAT signaling pathway. This pathway is one of the direct routes to transmit information into nucleus for gene expression. In this pathway, the cytokine-mediated signal activates the components of this pathway. The cytokine signal can be in the form of interferon, interleukin, and some growth factors. The plasma membrane has got these JAK-STAT components in it. While we see some part of it lies outside the cell, whereas some part is in the intracellular region. The part of complex which is in the extracellular region comprises of receptors, cytokine receptors. And these cytokine receptors are mostly dimers and shows interaction in the form of ligand binding of cytokines. Whereas in the intracellular part, the cytokine receptors are associated with two JAK proteins, gens kinase, as shown in figure. These are the two JAK proteins associated with cytokine receptors. When there is presence of any signal in the form of cytokine,